Atomic Habits by James Clear, and today we're going to be looking at chapter 11, which says walk slowly but never backward. This is the first topic that we'll review under the third law of behavior change that says make it easier. So on the first day of class, Jerry Welsman, a professor at the University of Florida, divided his photography class into two groups. So all the students on the left were divided into what he called the quantity group, and they were supposed to take some pictures, as many as 100 pictures. If they took 100 pictures, they'll get an A. If they took 90, they'll get a B. If they took 80, they'll get a C, and so on, right? Meanwhile, all the students on the right were tagged, were grouped into, the quality group. That means that they were supposed to take a picture that was almost perfect in order for them to get an A. And at the end of the term, it surprised this professor that the people who took the best photos were the quantity group, or the best photos were produced by the quantity group, because members of this group kept on experimenting with different photos. They took as many as possible. They were not afraid to make mistakes. They were just taking. They just kept on taking. And in the process of taking so many pictures, they were able to hone their skill. They were able to perfect it. So the more they did it, the more they repeated the action, the better the quality of their photos. Meanwhile, the members of the quality group did not do any good job at all, because they were after perfection. They were just after taking that one photo that was perfect, with so many unverified theories in their heads. And at the end of the day, they only took a mediocre photo, right? So what this is telling us is that in life, you have to keep moving, no matter how slow it may be. Don't sit down there expecting that, you're going to move until things are perfect. It is easy to get bogged down trying to find the optimal plan, the best this, the best fitness plan, the best way to do content creation, the best way to do this, and all of that. You are focused on finding the best approach, the perfect thing to do, that you never get to take action at all. So there is a difference between being in motion and taking action. So many times we are in motion and we mistake that for action. When you plan to do something, you are actually in motion. If you have not done it, like, you can lay claim to it like this, that yes, I did this. If it is still in your head, it is still in the pipeline, you plan to do it, you are envisaging it and all of that, it is only motion. And this is what a lot of people do. Motion and action are not the same, even though they are similar. You're planning and strategizing and learning. That is motion, right? But it doesn't produce any meaningful results. Action, on the other hand, is a type of behavior that will deliver an outcome until there's an evidence for your plan, for your strategies. You have not actually taken action. So sometimes you say, how is it going? We are taking steps in the right direction. And for many people, that's a good way to procrastinate, to never get it done. We're on course. We're on track. We're this. We're strategizing. We're working towards it. That is motion. It looks as if they are moving, but no results to show for it. All right. Sometimes motion is useful, but it will never produce an outcome. It is useful towards what you want to do if you actually do it. So don't just stay there and plan, right? Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Motion makes you feel like you're getting things done, but really you're just preparing to get something done. It is not the doing in itself. If you master a habit, just like the quantity group of the photography class, if you master a habit through repetition, not perfection, you will actually be getting results. So it is about what you do every now and again, what you do and how you keep doing it, how you keep showing up, no matter how little your efforts may be. It is actually changing something. It is producing results. Sometimes we want to seek a very dramatic result, a very drastic change. It may not come that way. The one page of a book that you read every day is changing something in you. That is an action. Instead of saying, oh, don't worry, when I go on holiday, I'm going to read 3 books at a time. You will not do it. Don't wait for that time. And then you are busy buying all the books. There are so many books on your shelf. But when last did you open one to actually read from the beginning to the end? So you don't need to map out every feature of a new habit. You don't need to have clarity. Just tell yourself that I will start anyways. And as you go on, you begin to improve. So how long does it actually take to form a habit? Habit formation is the process by which a behavior becomes progressively more automatic through repetition. It becomes automatic to the point that you don't need to think about it again before you do it. It has entered into your subconscious mind. You're doing it without even realizing that you're doing it. Maybe reading has become so automatic for you. If you don't pick up a book to read in a day, you just feel like something is missing. Right? Neuroscientists call this long-term potentiation. Right? It refers to the strengthening of connections between neurons in the brain based on recent patterns of activity. Your brain is picking it up. And before you know it, you don't have to be reminded. You don't need any big plan. You just do it without even knowing. Repeating a habit leads to clear physical changes in the brain. No matter what you do, no matter what that activity do, repetition is a form of change. So before you form a new habit, you must have done it so many times. That is why you say, oh, this habit is there. A lot of times you just do something for 6 days, 10 days, and then we pack it up. It won't stay. Right? Each time you repeat an action, you are activating a particular neural circuit associated with that habit. Your brain picks it up, it sends you signals. When you see any cue related to that habit, it does it. And every habit follows a particular pattern. You start it, and the more you do it, the easier it becomes. So make your habit very easy by repeating it, by doing it every now and then, until you no longer require any big effort, significant effort. Just like the graph here, let me show you. You start out something, and then as you continue doing it, it becomes easy. It becomes easier and easier until it is automated. That is one good thing you can do for yourself. So one of the most common questions that the author gets asked is, how long does it take to build a new habit? So it says it is not a matter of how long. It is a matter of how many times. Because you can say how long. Oh, it takes 1 month. Then within 1 month, you only do that thing twice. Within 1 month, you read twice. Then that is not a habit. Your habit will not be formed that way. Rather, it is the frequency. How many times you do it. How often do you do it? So you and I can say, okay, we're going to read for 1 month to develop a reading habit. But I read for just 2 days in the month. Then you read every single day. Tell me, who is going to have the habit formed faster and easier? Who is going to have the habit automated between you and me? It is you. You read it every day. So even if I say, oh, I want to form this habit within 1 month, and I do the activity just twice, and you say it will take you 3 months, and then you do it every single day, that is it. So it is not about how long. It is how well, like they say. It is how often as well. There is nothing magical about time passing with regards to habit formation. Oh, I've been doing it for the past three months. But within those 3 months, count how many times you have done it. Oh, I've been saving for the past 10 years. Within the 10 years, how many times have you saved? Do you save consistently every month or every week? You have to do it until your habits have been internalized. Do it as often as possible. Do it 100 times, 1,000 times, until you even lose count. You cannot remember. You need to string together enough successful attempts until the behavior is firmly embedded in your mind and you cross the habit line. You don't think about it again. That has become so easy. So in practice, it really doesn't matter how long it takes for a habit to become automatic. What matters is that you take the action you need to you need to take to make progress. Whether an action is fully automatic is of less importance. Just keep doing it. Just continue repeating it. No matter how slow it may be, gradually, it may be slow, but if it is steady, you will get the desired results. To build a habit, you need to practice it. Practice, practice, practice. And the most effective way to make practice happen is to adhere to the third law of behavior change. Make it easy. Make your habits easy. Do it bit by bit. Sometimes you are not even doing it because it is overwhelming for you. You want to do it in a rush. You want to crush everything. Like I read this page in the morning. I knew that I was going to have a busy day. I had to leave home very early. I made sure that I woke up a bit early, read this page. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to read it. And I didn't want to take it along because I intend to go out with a small pause. I needed to be on the move, right? I didn't want to forget it. So I had to read it early. How was I able to do that? It is through repetition. For several months now, I've been reading every single day. So it has become automated. If I don't read in a day, like something is missing. So I read it. It is true practice. Make it happen. Make it easy. Enjoy it. Find the way. What works for you may not work for me. Maybe as you are reading you need to be munching popcorn, right? For me, I just want to be serious about it. Just underline it, take notes, highlight, and do all of that. I don't want any distractions. Thank you. Right. So do it. Make it easy. That's the whole essence. Don't skip a day without reading if you are trying to build a reading habit. Don't skip a day without exercising if you are trying to build the culture of keeping fit. Right. The chapters that follow will show you how to do exactly that, how to make your habits easy. So now, what is the chapter summary? It says the third law of behavior change is make it easy. Number 2, the most effective form of learning is practice, not planning. You can plan from now till next year. If you don't take action, nothing moves. Number 3, focus on taking action, not being in motion. You may be busy, but busy doing nothing. Number 4, habit formation is the process by which a behavior becomes progressively more automatic through repetition. Don't be bored. Repeat it. Do it again and again until it becomes automated. And lastly, the amount of time you have been performing a habit is not as important as the number of times you have performed it. I hope you picked 1 or 2 important lessons from this review. Thank you so much for joining me on the review. Please don't forget to like this video, share your comments with me in the comment section below, and please subscribe to this channel in case you're yet to subscribe. I remain Olaide Agbaje, also known as First Lady, and on this channel, I inspire you to live intentionally. We'll come together again on Monday as we review chapter 12, which says the law of least effort. There's going to be another interesting review. Until then, be intentional.